Tennis tracker Eala advances, and São Paulo. Mertens match interrupted in Guadalajara. Between showers and breaks, chasing. Glory in Guadalajara. A hush fell over the Panamino de tennis as storm clouds gathered and the rain began its steady drum overhead, but inside the courts, whether under wet skies or bright, spotlights, the pulse of competition, continued to throb. For Alex, the Philippines' young star with ambition in her gaze, this was no ordinary tournament. It was an opportunity, a proving ground, a place where matches and dreams alike might be interrupted, but only delayed. Emergence of a comet. Eala's journey in Guadalajara has been one of both endurance and boldness. In the first round, she dismantled an Hatono of the Netherlands, 6-2, 6-2, unfazed, almost serene in her precision. She showed the kind of tennis that suggests a player used to pressure, used to winning. Her match with Viverlichenko was far more than just a test. It was a crucible. The two battled for almost 3 hours, exchange after exchange. Tie breaks in the first 2 sets, neither giving ground easily. Lichenko claimed the first set 7-6, 7-3. Yellow answered with the same score in the second. Then came the third when Eala, trailing no more, sees a lead 3-2, only for the heavens to intervene. Rain halted the match, but not all interruptions are defeats. When play resumed, Eala carried forward the fragile lead, turned it into momentum, and broke through. She won the decider 6-2. 3. The veteran, the battle, the delay all served to highlight Eala's resolve. Not content to rest, Eala had barely caught her breath, nor fully dried her shoes before she stepped back on court to take on Nicole Fosuego. A tiebreaker first set. Second set, visible cracks in Fosuego's resistance, and Eala closed with authority. 7-6-2. 6-2, she had reached the semifinals. Rain pauses and pressure. Tennis is unique. Unlike many sports, external interruptions, the sky, the wind can alter more than just conditions. They can alter personalities, momentum, breathing. For Lichenko, for Eala, for spectators, the rain made a forced pause, but the breath held during the lull carried meaning. Eala had to return, fresh, steady, focused. The delay tested mental strength as much as physical rain. In Guadalajara, this is more than predictable weather. It's a character in the story. It introduces unpredictability. It demands adaptability. When your rhythm is halted, do you rattle? Do you reset? For Eala, the answer was clear. Reset then. Charge. The other front may attend. Interruptions and shadows. While eyes. Story in the 125-level Guadalajara tournament. Zap Open has drawn the spotlight. There's also drama brewing at the highest stencil of the WTA 500 in Guadalajara. Matches interrupted, rescheduled, waiting for weather to relent. One such, the match between Elsa Jackmore and Maria Sakkari, was interrupted by rain. Jack Mod led 4-2. Won in the first set when play was halted. The match was to resume the following day. Elise Mertens, the Belgian veteran, is also involved. Her path intersecting with this tumult of skies. Undueling, Mertens, as one of the top seeds, awaits her opponent in the second round, but the interruption of other matches shifts timelines, rest periods, and mental pacing. Her match versus Jack is being closely watched. Whether Minen's match was directly interrupted, as reported for some others, or not, the ripple effect is real. Delays in the order of play, late nights, early mornings, players having to adjust body, clocks, warm-ups, strategizing, hydration. In a tournament where every match counts, every delay can be a pivot, moments of truth, resilience in youth. Eller is just 20. To bounce back versus a seasoned campaigner like Lichenko, lose a first tiebreak, win the second, survive a delayed third. This is the kind of match that forges belief. Experience tested by weather. Lichenko's experience is vast, but even the wisest must pause for thunderstorms. The ability to restart mentally is not. Taught enemies, top seeds under pressure. Mertens seated high faces expectations. Interruptions are not equal burdens. Sometimes they favor the disruptors. Sometimes the well-prepared foretop. Seeds managing the pause becomes part of the match, what being interrupted means. In Guadalajara, one can imagine what Eala felt. The racket still warm in her hand. A lead in sight, the weight of pass sets. Pulling at her, then the ball goal. Scattering, judges retreating, puddles forming, and the match board frozen at 3-2 in the third set. A jumble of frustration and hope. The next morning, new air, cooler breeze, maybe different. Light, opponent limbering fresh, crowd. Shuffled, adrenaline both taxed and sharpened. You pick up where you left. Off, but you are not the same. Looking ahead, Eala is in the semis. A win tomorrow gives her a shot in the final. She chases her first WTA title. Her Eastbourne run gave her the taste. Now in Mexico, she has a near prize within reach. But the same rain, same delays, could either steal a match or bend one in her favor. For Mertens, the expectations, the draw, the pressure of familiarity with high-stakes matches mean that every yielding shift is likely. Felt, seeds are slippery. Rankings demand consistency. Navigating rain. Interruptions requires not just stamina, but strategy of when to push, when to concave, how to stay sharp over forced. Breaks, the poetic mirror. Tennis, perhaps more than many sports, is a mirror to life. You plan, you side, you adjust. Storms come, both literal and figurative. Matches are interrupted. Yes, but resolved if one has courage, composure, the capacity to retain swing. After swing, point after point. Alexa's match with Lichenko is more than a score line. It's a declaration that delay is not denial, that rising talent can withstand both the heat of competition and the capriciousness of rain. Mertens, steady and skilled, faces a challenge of maintaining rhythm amid the same external chaos. Final side in the end, the trophy will go to someone who handles the tennis and the interruptions, who plays well not just across sets, but across delays, who can re-bootstrap focus after a pause, who can use stillness to reignite momentum. Alex's ear is right. They're teetering on possibility pressing. Forward, the skies may thrum, the schedule may change, but on court, the real contest is it will shine in spite of storms. If she wins, the rain will be part of the story, not the obstacle that turned it. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next,